He's one of the most towering figures in professional wrestling, literally and figuratively. With a career spanning over 2 decades, Paul Wight, better known to the world as The Big Show, has body-slammed his way to fame, fortune, and an impressive lifestyle to match. But beyond the ring, what does life really look like for this 7-foot giant? In this video, we're diving deep into Big Show's $9 million net worth. From his lavish real estate that proves his taste for the finer things in life is just as supersized as his wrestling legacy. Let's take a closer look at how this wrestling legend lives large, literally. Before he became a household name in professional wrestling, Paul Wight, known to millions as The Big Show, was already living a life that was larger than most. Born on February 8, 1972, in Aiken, South Carolina, Wight entered the world facing a rare condition called acromegaly, a hormonal disorder that causes abnormal growth due to an overactive pituitary gland. This condition set him apart from a very young age. By the time he was just 12 years old, Wight stood an astonishing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighed 220 pounds, and even had chest hair, developments that far exceeded those of his peers. But his rapid growth didn't stop there. By age 19, while playing basketball for Wichita State University, he had grown to 7 feet 1 inch tall, officially becoming one of the tallest athletes in college sports. Fortunately, he underwent surgery in the early 1990s to correct the condition, successfully stopping further growth. Even so, his size remains remarkable. He wears a size 22.5E shoe, has a 22 size ring, and boasts a 64-inch chest. These proportions have influenced not just his career, but his lifestyle. In fact, in 2005, Wight leased a private bus and hired a full-time driver simply because conventional travel, whether by airplane or rental car, had become impractical due to his stature. Wight's sports journey began in high school at Wyman King Academy in Batesburg, Leesville, South Carolina, where he played both basketball and American football. He was a natural standout, playing center on the basketball team and tight end on the football squad. However, after a disagreement with the football coach during his freshman year, he quit the team. In an unexpected twist, he joined the cheerleading squad as a sophomore, initially out of spite, but ultimately finding joy in the experience. Reflecting on it later, Wight called his time as a cheerleader the greatest experience of my life. While his former teammates were crammed into a bus with heavy gear, Wight was in a van surrounded by 7 cheerleaders. The scene was made even more colorful by the van's driver, a mom who was deaf in one ear and constantly chain-smoked. After high school, Wight's basketball journey continued at Northern Oklahoma Junior College, where he averaged 14 points and 6.5 rebounds per game, helping lead his team to win the Western Division of the Oklahoma Bi-State Conference. He then transferred to Wichita State University, playing for the Shockers during the 1991 to 1992 season. His athletic path also took him to Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville, where he played NCAA Division II basketball for the Cougars. Though his playing time was limited, he still scored 39 points for the team. It was during this period that he also pledged Tau Kappa Epsilon fraternity, becoming a member of the Psi Beta chapter. Before the roaring arenas, championship belts, and household fame, Paul Wight's journey into professional wrestling began humbly, with a handful of odd jobs and a chance encounter that would change his life forever. While still a college student, Wight worked various jobs to make ends meet. Given his imposing size and physical strength, he naturally gravitated toward roles that required both presence and intimidation. He worked as a bouncer, dabbled in bounty hunting, and even spent time answering phones. But one of these gigs turned out to be more than just a paycheck. It became his ticket into the wrestling world. While on the job, Wight crossed paths with wrestling legend Hulk Hogan. Impressed by Wight's massive frame and natural charisma, Hogan saw potential and quickly connected him with key figures in World Championship Wrestling, WCW. Soon after, Wight met wrestling icons Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, and Paul Orndorff. These introductions led to a contract with WCW, and the course of Wight's life changed forever. Interestingly, Wight had also approached the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now known as WWE, before signing with WCW. But despite his size, the WWF turned him down, citing his lack of in-ring experience. That rejection would prove to be a regrettable oversight. When Wight finally debuted on WCW television, the WWF immediately realized they had let a future superstar slip through their fingers. Wight made his WCW debut in the mid-1990s under the ring name The Giant. In an effort to build mystique around his character, WCW initially billed him as the son of Andre the Giant, drawing a symbolic connection to one of wrestling's most legendary figures. One of his first major storylines featured a headline match against none other than Hulk Hogan himself, a full-circle moment for the man who had discovered him. From there, Wight rapidly became a major force in WCW, participating in battle royale and steel cage matches that showcased his strength and agility. His presence grew even more influential when he became a member of the New World Order, NWO, one of the most iconic wrestling factions of the 1990s. In 1999, Wight made the leap to the WWF, signing a 10-year contract that would solidify his place among wrestling's elite. He made his WWF debut in a high-profile match against Stone Cold Steve Austin and was quickly positioned as Vince McMahon's enforcer in the ongoing storyline wars. It was during WrestleMania 15 that Wight officially debuted under a new moniker, The Big Show. While his sheer size and power made him an immediate attraction, Wight spent the early 2000s evolving his in-ring persona. He became known for his comedic timing and versatility, often impersonating other wrestlers to entertain fans. But his success wasn't just showmanship. This was also the era when Big Show began winning major championships, establishing himself as a genuine contender across multiple divisions. Despite his success, Wight faced personal challenges during this period. He struggled with cardiovascular fitness and weight management, obstacles that affected both his health and performance. However, he remained a vital part of the WWE roster, especially within the Raw brand, where he headlined countless matches and continued building his legacy. After taking a significant break, Wight made a dramatic return to WWE in 2008. Refreshed and re-energized, he went on to capture more championships, further cementing his status as one of wrestling's most enduring superstars. Today, Paul Wight appears in WWE on a part-time basis, stepping into the ring less frequently, but always with impact. He's no longer just the giant of the ring, he's a respected veteran, a mentor to younger talent, and a living link between multiple generations of wrestling. From a college student juggling odd jobs to one of the most recognizable faces in sports entertainment, Paul Wight's journey is a testament to talent, timing, and the power of perseverance. Whether he's battling giants or cracking jokes, The Big Show continues to prove that sometimes larger than life isn't just a gimmick, it's a destiny. With a career that has spanned over 2 decades in professional wrestling, Paul Wight, better known as The Big Show, has built more than just a legendary name in the ring. His success, both in WCW and WWE, has translated into significant financial gain. But it's not just championship belts and pay-per-view headlines that define his wealth. Big Show has also invested wisely in real estate over the years. So where does a man of his size and success choose to live? Let's take a closer look at the homes that Big Show proudly calls his own. Mansion in Miami. When it comes to living large, Paul Wight, known to wrestling fans around the world as the Big Show, doesn't just bring his larger-than-life presence to the ring. He brings it home, quite literally. Nestled in one of Miami's most prestigious neighborhoods, Big Show's luxurious estate is a masterclass in elegance, scale, and state-of-the-art living. Valued at approximately $6 million, this stunning mansion spans an impressive 9,589 square feet and was built in 2018 as a brand new construction, not a renovation. It's a home tailored for those who appreciate architectural beauty, high-end design, and cutting-edge convenience. With its limited builder's warranty still in effect, this estate promises not only style, but also peace of mind. From the moment you arrive, the home's impeccable curb appeal makes a bold first impression. A private gated entrance leads to a dramatic, soaring foyer lined with European oak floors and high ceilings, setting the tone for what lies beyond. Step into the formal living room, where a grand fireplace takes center stage and flows seamlessly into an equally refined dining area, ideal for hosting everything from intimate dinners to lavish gatherings. Just off the main living area is a glass-enclosed private office with custom built-ins, a perfect blend of sophistication and practicality, offering an ideal space for business or creative work. The chef's kitchen is the undisputed heart of the home, a culinary dream come true. It features not one, but two large islands, each topped with luxurious Calcutta quartz countertops. Culinary enthusiasts will appreciate the 60-inch Wolf range, the 72-inch built-in Sub-Zero refrigerator, and a layout that includes both a walk-in pantry and a butler's pantry for seamless service and storage. Connected to the kitchen is a sunlit breakfast nook and a warm, inviting family room with built-ins and a second fireplace. Floor-to-ceiling sliding glass doors open to a spacious outdoor patio, creating a flawless indoor-outdoor flow that's perfect for entertaining or relaxing in Miami's year-round sunshine. On the main floor, you'll also find a state-of-the-art home theater, a beautifully appointed powder room, a robe room, and a glass and wrought iron wine cellar, all the makings of a luxury lifestyle tailored to every need. Upstairs, the primary suite is nothing short of a personal sanctuary. The romantic master bedroom features a cozy sitting area and a double-sided fireplace, exuding warmth and tranquility. The suite is completed by dual walk-in closets and a spa-like bathroom equipped with a soaking tub, a glass-enclosed shower, dual vanities, and even two separate toilets. Every detail designed for comfort, privacy, and elegance. The outdoor space rivals that of a five-star resort. The backyard boasts a zero-edge pool and spa, a fire pit, a fully equipped grill station, and an ensuite pool house for guests. It's an oasis built for both entertaining and escape. Every inch of this property is thoughtfully designed with modern living in mind. From the full metal roof and underground utilities to the whole house water filtration system and Control 4 smart home technology, Big Show's Miami estate is built to last and to impress. Rounding out the features is a 3-car garage and the option to purchase the home partially furnished, making this mansion move-in ready for the next discerning owner. With its expansive layout, high-end finishes, and effortless blend of comfort and sophistication, this Miami mansion is more than just a home, it's a statement. Just like Big Show himself, it's bold, unforgettable, and built on a grand scale. Mansion in Odessa, Florida. Long before Paul Wight, better known as the Big Show, was living the Miami high life, He called a stunning lakeside estate in Odessa, Florida, his home. Purchased in 2001 for $680,000, this impressive property wasn't just another luxury home, it was a piece of wrestling history. Originally owned by the legendary Undertaker, the house was later sold by Big Show in 2017 to another WWE star, Baron Corbin, continuing its legacy within the wrestling world. Spanning both comfort and luxury, the estate is built for those who enjoy grand spaces, privacy, and top-tier amenities. The main residence includes 5 spacious bedrooms, 6 full bathrooms, and 2 half baths, providing ample room for family and guests. The design is both practical and elegant, featuring 2 attached garages, one on each side of the home, for added convenience and balance. In addition to the main house, the property also includes a separate 1-bedroom guest house with its own full bath, ideal for visiting friends or live-in staff. Step inside, and you're immediately greeted by grand double doors that open into a dramatic foyer, crowned with an impressive double staircase. Just ahead, the formal living room stuns with 24-foot-high ceilings, a gas fireplace, and breathtaking views of the pool and lake beyond. The family room offers a more relaxed environment, complete with a TV, electric fireplace, and sliding glass doors that open directly onto the outdoor deck, seamlessly connecting indoor and outdoor living. At the center of the home is a chef's kitchen, designed for both function and flair. Highlights include a Sienitis granite island, Cambria Menai quartzite countertops, a gas range with a 1.5 oven, separate wall oven, microwave, and refrigerator. The thoughtful layout also includes a butler's pantry with granite counters and a wine fridge, providing a direct link to the formal dining room, ideal for entertaining or family dinners. The master suite, located on the main floor, is its own private retreat. It features a cozy fireplace, a seating area, custom double closets, and a spa-style bathroom with a walk-in tub and oversized glass shower. 2 additional ensuite bedrooms are also located on the ground floor, each offering privacy and comfort. A dedicated home office with soaring ceilings and a private gym complete the first floor's layout. Upstairs, the estate continues to impress with 2 more large suites, each with its own private bathroom and walk-in closet. Essentially, 2 more master bedrooms, a sunken game room, refrigerated wet bar, and balcony overlooking the pool area create a fun, relaxed space for recreation and socializing. Throughout the home, high-end details enhance the overall design. You'll find 8-foot doors, rich wood flooring, custom crown and tray ceilings, and walk-in closets in every bedroom. For added convenience, there are laundry rooms on both floors and even an electric vehicle charging station in one of the garages. The guest cabana, located just off the pool, is another standout feature. This private retreat includes a built-in TV, walk-in closet, full bath, wet bar, and elegant touches like crown molding and tray ceilings. It's perfect for hosting guests in style or just enjoying a quiet moment by the water. Outside, the estate offers a true Florida paradise. A sparkling pool and spa, a private dock, and lush landscaping make the grounds a serene and private oasis. Other media. While Paul Wight, better known to millions as The Big Show, is a towering figure in professional wrestling, his impact stretches far beyond the ring. Over the years, Big Show has built a reputation as not only a wrestling icon, but also a versatile pop culture figure who isn't afraid to have fun, make appearances, and give back. One of Wight's most memorable ventures outside wrestling came through a series of lively infomercials for the energy supplement Stacker 2. These weren't your average late-night ads. Wight starred alongside a roster of high-profile NASCAR names, including Kenny Wallace, Scott Wimmer, Elliott Sadler, retired crew chief and Fox Sports broadcaster Jeff Hammond, and three-time Sprint Cup champion Tony Stewart. Together, they promoted the product with a unique mix of sports energy and humor, highlighting Big Show's natural charisma and cross-sport appeal. But his pop culture appearances didn't stop there. Big Show made a surprise cameo in the remix music video for Sisqó's hit song Thong Song, featuring rapper Foxy Brown. It was an unexpected but entertaining turn, showing that Wight had a knack for blending into the music scene with ease, and proving that even a 7-foot-tall giant can move with style. Wight also brought his larger-than-life personality to television game shows. He appeared on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?, where he played not just for fun, but for a cause close to his heart. Representing the United Service Organizations, USO, Big Show walked away with $15,000 for charity. What's more impressive? He's the only contestant in history to appear on two different versions of the show in two separate countries, a rare distinction that speaks to his broad global appeal. And in 2012, Wight took home a very different kind of title: Slime Wrestling World Champion. At the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, Big Show faced off against fellow WWE star The Miz in a slime-filled wrestling spectacle. With the crowd cheering and green goo flying, Big Show came out on top, literally, by tossing The Miz into a tub of slime, winning the first-ever championship of its kind. It was a moment of playful chaos that showed just how much Big Show embraces the fun side of fame. In 2018, Wight dove into yet another world: Dungeons and Dragons. As part of Wizards of the Coast's special live-stream event, Stream of Many Eyes, he joined celebrity fans including Joe Manganiello, Travis Willingham, CrossFit athlete Ron Matthews, and game designer Mike Merles, who served as Dungeon Master. Together, they brought fantasy gaming to life, proving that Big Show is as comfortable rolling dice and crafting characters as he is body-slamming opponents in the ring. Throughout his career, Paul Wight, famously known as The Big Show, has often been compared to one of wrestling's most iconic figures, Andre the Giant. The comparisons weren't just about size. Like Andre, Wight was born with acromegaly, a rare disorder of the endocrine system that causes abnormal growth due to excess growth hormone. By the time he was just 12 years old, Wight already stood over 6 feet tall and weighed 220 pounds, showing early signs of the condition that would shape his life and career. But unlike Andre, who accepted his condition without treatment, Wight made a life-changing decision. In the early 1990s, he underwent successful surgery on his pituitary gland, effectively halting his excessive growth. This move not only gave him more control over his health, but also allowed him to maintain a long and active career in the physically demanding world of professional wrestling. Because of their similar size, build, and diagnosis, Wight was heavily marketed in the early years of his career as the Giant, and even billed as the son of Andre the Giant during his time with WCW. This storyline helped him gain instant attention in the wrestling world. And while the two were not biologically related, the comparison stuck. In fact, Wight has shared that many older wrestling fans in the southern United States, where both he and Andre spent significant time, genuinely believed the family connection was real. At autograph signings, people would often tell him how much they loved his father, referring to Andre, not realizing Wight's real father was a mechanic, not a wrestling legend. Interestingly, Wight would go on to outlive Andre, who tragically passed away at the age of 46. As Wight moved through the different stages of his career, he became a symbol of endurance in an industry known for early retirements and physical wear and tear. Another defining feature of Big Show's wrestling journey has been his frequent character changes, shifting between heel, villain, and face, hero roles, more than almost any wrestler in history. This has become a running joke among fans, with wrestling blogs and websites counting as many as 34 character turns by 2018, just since his WCW debut in 1995. Remarkably, 4 of those turns happened within his first year at WWF, now WWE. While such rapid changes might have weakened the consistency of his legacy, Wight has spoken openly about his perspective. He admits that constantly flipping sides may have taken away some of the mystique surrounding his character. However, he also takes pride in his versatility. In Wight's eyes, being able to convincingly play both hero and villain, and doing so in a way that helps elevate younger talent, is a testament to his adaptability and value to the industry. Personal life. Behind the towering presence and fierce persona of Paul Wight, known globally as The Big Show, lies a life filled with personal milestones, charitable work, and a few legal entanglements that drew public attention over the years. Wight's first marriage was to Melissa Piavas in 1997. The couple welcomed a daughter during their time together, but by 2000 they had separated. Their divorce was finalized in 2002. That same year, Wight found love again and married Bess Catramados, who remains his wife today. The couple has maintained a relatively private life, with Bess often supporting Wight from behind the scenes, away from the spotlight of wrestling fame. Outside the ring, Paul Wight has shown a deep commitment to philanthropy, particularly in his ongoing support of Special Olympics. His involvement dates back many years, but a notable highlight came in 2014 when he took part in the Special Olympics USA Games in New Jersey, where he helped kick off the event by participating in the opening ceremony. The following year, Wight's passion for the cause earned him the title of WWE Goodwill Ambassador for the 2015 Special Olympics World Games in Los Angeles. His role wasn't symbolic. Wight used his platform to promote inclusion and inspire young athletes with intellectual disabilities around the world. In 2018, his advocacy was elevated to a global level when he was named a Global Ambassador for Special Olympics International, joining a select group of public figures dedicated to spreading awareness and support for the organization. However, not all headlines in Wight's life have been positive. In December 1998, he was arrested in Memphis, Tennessee, after a female hotel employee accused him of exposing himself at the front desk of a motel. The case received media attention due to Wight's high profile, but the charge was ultimately dropped due to a lack of sufficient evidence. Just a few months later, in March 1999, Wight found himself in legal trouble again, this time involving an alleged assault. A man named Robert Sawyer filed a lawsuit claiming that Wight had broken his jaw during a confrontation at a Marriott hotel in Uniondale, New York, during the summer of 1998. Wight defended his actions, stating that Sawyer had verbally attacked, threatened, and physically shoved him before he responded with a punch. After a 3-day trial, Judge Thomas Feynman ruled in Wight's favor, finding him not guilty. Despite these incidents, Wight's legacy has largely been shaped by his accomplishments inside the ring and his dedication to charitable causes outside of it. Whether entertaining millions in WWE arenas or advocating for inclusion and respect through Special Olympics, Big Show has proven he's more than just a giant in size. He's a complex figure with a story that continues to evolve. Thank you so much for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed diving into the life, luxury, and legacy of one of wrestling's biggest icons. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment letting us know your favorite Big Show moment. And for more deep dives into the lives of your favorite stars, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you in the next video.